look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If you play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. As always, chapters down below, sub button right there. Thank you guys for taking the time to help the channel grow. We got a full week of checking these buttons. We're back. Hope you guys had a good weekend, and we got some hot topics to say the least. Dirty Low is actually not in this episode, but he'll be back on the next one. So thank you guys for all the love to me and Dirty. Either way, we're about to get it started. Before we check the buttons, we got a special announcement. We got savings that are still going on for the next 2 or 3 days. Literally for the next 2 or 3 days. Links down below. Let's enjoy that. And right after, check these hot topics. Let's go. And now it's time for that special set of sponsored buttons that need to be checked. Give me 2 quick minutes of your time, and I'm going to tell you about the best desk that I've ever had, hands down. And there's a July sale that's going on right now. All right, Button Check fam, we're talking about the FlexiSpot E6 Bamboo dual motor 3 stages standing desk. And right now is the time to check it out because they're going up to 50% off on the summer sale from July 8th to the 14th. Check out the website, check out the link down below, and also Amazon Prime Day, the sale is going on. I believe it's starting from the 12th to the 14th of this month. And on top of that, there's a sale going on their website, so check out all the links below and check out this desk. This desk can withstand impacts of 355 pounds over 20,000 times with a tensile strength of 28,000 PSI, which surpasses even steel in endurance. So obviously it's strong and durable, but the thing that caught me is it adjusts, right? It's a standing desk, but it goes lower as well. So you could use a seat or you can go all the way up, and it has a motor that it comes with as well. It could lift up to 355 pounds. And I actually put it to the test. I put myself on it, I put my wife and my daughter on it, and they all lifted up and came back down. And you know, Nesto had to give it a try as well. Even when it changes level, you can see everything's very smooth. The water is still not shaking and you can't hear it. The motor is silent. So not only does it basically lift my whole family and go high enough for my 8-year-old daughter to walk underneath, but it's mobile. It has wheels on it, so that's the good thing. It's very versatile in that sense. So I can use it if I'm filming, but I could also have it as a desk in the living room, or I could transition it in the room or in my bedroom so my wife can use it as a makeup stand, which she was actually looking for that exact thing, so it works out pretty perfect. So there you have it, y'all. FlexiSpot, definitely check out the summer sale, up to 50% off on their website right now. And also Amazon Prime Day going from the 12th through the 14th. Definitely check it out. One of the biggest sales they've ever had. Links down below. And thanks everybody at FlexiSpot for sponsoring this episode, and the Button Check fam for making this all possible once again. Now let's check some buttons, y'all. Let's go. All right, now into that first set of MK1 new cameo reveal buttons that need to be checked. Literally, Ed Boon just posted this today, a few hours ago by the time I'm recording this, saying July 23rd, Takeda joins the roster, or the new cameo roster. Gameplay trailer is right here. I haven't seen it. Let's check it out together. Let's go. All right, we'll check this out real quick and then we'll get some FGC reactions. That shit looks dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Your horns will look.
Hold on, and this is not a fake reaction. You know, sometimes I do those. This right here, I actually think this character looks dope, so that's why I'm keeping it real.
Great on my wall.
I am not the hunted here, Earth Realmer.
I love that whip chain shit.
Fight.
Oh, what was that? Damn. Chain Spider-Man type shit, right? Get over here with your ass.
Ooh, let's say I pair you with an archer, couple of soldiers. I don't want to be in some super team action movie.
Damn. Ooh. God, I love that double get over here, right? Ooh, shit.
Right. You are scary.
Our combat.
I remember that fake reaction I did the other day where I was like, the double get over here. I actually like the way they look, so I ain't gonna lie. Let's get
Frighten
it.
you further.
Ooh, the three. The three slices. Damn, this is a lot more action than I thought there was gonna be. Oh shit, that was dope. Woo, get your ass on that side. Okay, here we go. Give me some action. Blow your ass up.
Finish him.
Come on, finish him. Oh, shit. Ah! Slice you and put you in the grinder.
Fatality.
Let's go.
Takeda wins.
Takeda. Putting your ass in the grinder in every sense of the word, y'all. That was nice. Now, some of it might be in black and white because, of course, YouTube does not like Mortal Kombat, so you actually can get, like, demonetized and all that bullshit. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Real quick, let's see what that FGC is saying. That fatality, 8 I fear. What the fuck? How is he so sick? Everybody, man, I wish the game was better. People are like, this character looks so good. I only wish the game was better to accept this character. You know, trash game. Damn, I didn't see those. Crack the whip. Overtime MK is looking better and better. Okay, how y'all feel about that one? Takeda might be the most OP character, and it continues on. I even saw Sonic Fox. I don't know if it's right here, but I remember seeing Sonic saying the same thing, that he loves the moveset or the way the character looks. So there you go, y'all. How you feeling about some Takeda joining the roster? Let me know. All right, next up for them, Daigo the Beast not going to EVO? Am I reading this right? Buttons that need to be checked. This one was actually posted, I believe, just today as well. So it starts off with Jayuna, right? AKA the Illuminati, or ANIMEILLUMINATI, however you say that, right? His link's down below. All the content creators' links down below, so check them out. He posted this, right? Saying Daigo forgot to apply for his US visa and wasn't allowed to board his flight to EVO. Then post this right here saying that's why he's the GOAT. He continues on, like, we'll get a little deeper, right? But right here he says, the trip to EVO is known as round 0 or round O, or I should say round 0, because it's just as difficult as the tournament. Last year, there were serious plane delays of 20 plus Japanese players almost missed EVO. A number of them ended up arriving Friday and rushing straight to their pools. My favorite story is from way back when a player crowdfunded his trip, had sending off party at the airport, and then got rejected because he bought a ticket using his player name instead of his actual name. My man crowdfunded a ticket, celebrated at the airport, only to get rejected because he bought a ticket with his gamer tag. All right, let's continue right here. Other people are like, it was Kosoro, if I'm saying that correctly. He discusses this in Dagura's video about the MVC team. He talks about his experience going to America and winning a tournament. That's where the incident happened. Other people are just like basically in disbelief, right? But it continues right here. Jayuna, after he posted this, you got some more FGC reactions. Justin Wong's like, manager, please save him. Arslan Ash even is like, oh my God, I thought I was the only one who forgot things like this all the time. I bet he'll rebook. ESTA takes less than a day to get validated. Okay, so maybe there's hope, right? Wait, really? There's so many Daigos in jail. Twitch chats, I don't believe anything anymore. I'll smuggle him here. Visa moment 37. That's gold, right? So yeah, I don't know. Some people say, I mean, the one we're reading right here says that it takes less than a day, right? It takes less than a day to get validated. So hopefully he has some pull. I mean, he is Daigo. Maybe a manager or something like that can get him in. Right now it doesn't look good. EVO is so close. I literally forgot the fucking date of EVO. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and look that up real quick. Like, I knew it was around the corner, and at one point I was planning to go, but then more things came up and I said, nah, I don't think I'm going to this year's EVO. I just got a lot on my plate that I have to do from home. And also, me and Dirty Low were talking about maybe we could live stream it. We are planning to go live, by the way, and do a live button check for you guys. That is coming soon, and I mean soon, within like a week's time. So I'll definitely announce it when it comes closer. Yeah, EVO is, we're at Las Vegas the 19th, y'all. The 19th. Shit, I kept thinking it was next week. It is this week. EVO is this week, y'all. Friday. People are going to start getting there like, well, but there's probably people there now, but majority Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. Shit starts Friday. Holy crap. I don't know if my body's going to be ready for all this action. There's going to be so much action this weekend. Wow. Anyway, EVO's coming. Daigo might not be there, may be there. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them Esports World Cup, or that Saudi Arabia representative speaking out against all the allegations about transphobia and whatnot. Buttons that need to be checked. So y'all remember not too long ago, there was a huge debate, right? Because the new mecca of esports is aimed to be in Saudi Arabia, right? A lot of people had, or Riyadh, within obviously Saudi. So a lot of people had concerns, right? Obviously, with the laws and whatnot, where the money's coming from, their politics, just how they run business out there. And they were like, nah, they considered it blood money, right? So there's this big debate. There's this huge debate, but as of right now, mostly from what I could tell, most players, I want to say like 99% of everybody is still going. They're still, you know, headed there to get those, what is it, like 60+ million that they're playing for, like overall, in different genres. And FGC is no different. All the big names are going. Anybody who is everybody is competing and trying to go to Riyadh for the Esports World Cup. So the debate is continued, but now it gets even more interesting because you have representatives of the Esports World Cup or the country in general speaking out saying, no, it's not as bad as y'all think. So let's unpack it right now. So first off, a little bit of the discussion kind of picks up where it left off. This was just posted a few days ago. Others are like talking about like it's an extremely bad take for those speaking out against it, saying, tell me, what about the Middle East makes you think people over there want to hurt trans persons for no reason? Please say it for the quiet people out loud too. Sonic responds saying Saudi Arabia, basically just posting this, saying criminalizes same-sex sexual activity between men, between women. The gender expression of trans people is also criminalized. Sentence includes a maximum of death penalty. There is evidence of the law being enforced in recent years that LGBT people are regularly subjected to discrimination and violence. So you got a lot of people responding to that saying, yeah, and the quiet part was said out loud, better start boycotting US too. So some people bringing up the point of view like US is no better, or there's also hate crimes that happen, right, in the US. But some are like, here's some news for you. The hate we experience in America too is just elsewhere. It's not just elsewhere in the world. The difference is that it is directly criminal for me to exist in Saudi Arabia and not in the USA. And others are like, yeah, that part. So you have a debate, right? But where it gets deeper right here, I noticed Big Bird, you know, because I believe Big Bird, I'm not sure exactly where they're from. I should, right? But I know it's out there. I want to say in the Middle East somewhere. Big Bird posted this saying, casually seeing Islamophobia because he is Muslim in the FGC time frame and the hate against Muslims, I'm going back to bed. Others are like, the hatred is a genocidal state of Saudi Arabia and their evil dictator king is not hatred for Muslims at large. You're just going another flavor of people who dislike Israel, hate Jews, not sure how you can see it. Extremists are shitty fucking people regardless of the religion. Others say a ton of people are strictly shitting on Muslim/Islam in the replies in these posts, saying that all Muslims are homophobic or Islam preaches LGBT hate. That's nothing to do with the actions of the Saudi government, man. Big Bird responds saying, criticizing a government for taking extreme measure is one thing. Using it as an excuse to shit on a whole religion that millions of people follow is another. Oh, actually, looking at his profile, Big Bird is from Abu Dhabi, I believe. Okay, then getting deeper from there, I saw Prince Panther. For those that don't know Prince Panther, he was in like the NRS scene a few years ago, right? He kind of came out of nowhere, throwing a lot of money around, throwing a lot of tournaments. Some people were like, you know, thank God for this guy. Others kind of claimed that, I'm not sure, I can't remember why, but other kind of claimed that he was a fake or something like that. But he's still around and he still sponsors players in the NRS community. Well, he posted this right here saying, "We extended a warm invitation to all individuals to visit Saudi Arabia. Our nation takes great pride in hosting various prestigious events and tournaments annually showcasing the wonders of our beautiful country to the world in line with culture norms observed throughout the Middle East. We kindly request that public displays of affection be avoided by all, regardless of gender or personal identity. Apart from this, we are wholeheartedly welcoming everyone to experience the hospitality and charm of Saudi Arabia, ensuring a memorable visit before returning home. However, for those who unnecessarily complicate the matters," let me highlight that right quick. "For those who unnecessarily complicate the matters without even witnessing the reality firsthand on behalf of Saudi Arabia, we regretfully inform you your presence is not desired. Or other hand, if you are a passionate gamer, or on the other hand, I should say, if you're a passionate gamer seeking to connect with like-minded professionals, rest assured that Saudi Arabia offers an unparalleled destination for your aspirations." So you see down here, he's tagging this video. This one, he says, "This video represents the whole ME." Because I noticed Big Bird also did the same thing, like quote retweeted it saying, "This is a good watch." And then there's some debate underneath. But first, let's watch the video. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, this video is more than likely copyrighted, so it's going to look a little funky, but you'll hear it.
One player who has had a lot of attention for his comments is the Australian Josh Cavallo. He very quickly, after coming out, said he would be scared to come here and play at the World Cup in Qatar. What do you say to that?
I would say that, on the contrary, you know, we welcome him here in the state of Qatar. We welcome him to come and see even prior to the World Cup. Nobody feels threatened here. Nobody feels unsafe here. And I think, unfortunately, maybe he's getting this perception because of, you know, reading a lot of these accusations or reading a lot of these news stories that, you know, shine a negative light. And I think, you know, Qatar is like any other society in this world. Qatar is not different than any other society in this world.
It is a society where homosexuality isn't allowed.
It is a hospitable and it is a very tolerant society. I disagree with you, Amanda.
But open homosexuality is not allowed, is it?
What do you mean? What's open
Here
homosexuality?
in Qatar?
Everyone is welcome. Listen, public display of affection is frowned upon. And that goes across the board. Across the board. Qatar is a modest country. That's all that needs to be respected. Other than that, everyone's free to live their life.
People can be imprisoned for being homosexual in Qatar.
People can be imprisoned for being heterosexual in Qatar. I don't understand your question.
Are you saying that...
Heterosexual, homosexual people live in Qatar.
Are you saying that homosexual people can be open and feel safe?
I'm saying public display of affection is frowned upon. And public display of affection across the board is frowned upon.
Can homosexuals be openly gay in Qatar and feel safe?
Yes, Qatar is like any other society on earth. People live in Qatar as they do in any other country around this world. What I'm saying is,
people do not go to prison in
different countries. There is there's more leniency to public display of affection. But again, Qatar and the region are a lot more modest, and Qatar and the region are a lot more conservative. And this is what we ask fans to respect. And we're sure that fans will respect that. We respect different cultures, and we're sure that fans will also respect the culture of the region. This is not something that's particular or peculiar to Qatar or to just the neighboring countries. A lot of countries around the world are quite conservative. And, you know, I think the notion that people won't feel safe here is untrue.
So where is the line when you're saying we ask people to be respectful? Where is the line in terms of what is acceptable and what is not?
I think people understand that innately, Amanda. I think people understand what it, you know, once you go to a country, you get a sense for the country and you get an understanding of the country. Some countries are more conservative than the others. No, same-sex marriage is still is not legal here in Qatar. like it is not legal in majority of countries around the world.
Yeah, so you are not allowed to be married to a man.
Correct.
So if a homosexual couple married in the UK or in the United States was to come here to Qatar, then what?
They can come here to Qatar.
And be 100% safe and free to act as a married couple?
They will be coming to Qatar as fans of a football tournament. They can do whatever any other human being would do. But what I'm saying is Qatar, from a public display of affection factor, is conservative.
All right, so there we go. And there's some debate after that underneath Big Bird's post where they're like, you know, this is with utmost respect. I'm here to challenge the beliefs. Fact is, not safe for the LGBT community. Not everybody is talking about the PDA. There are many cases of people being arrested just for living their life. Respecting culture is important 100%. So is respecting human rights. Big Bird says, your concern is understandable. Well, I would feel the same way going to a place that's openly racist against Muslims. The point of the video isn't to eliminate the issue, but to give an understanding of how things work, even if small. And then there's a debate underneath that, which I'll leave on the screen and let you guys read. So obviously you saw it and everybody's gonna start forming their opinions and whatnot. I think from my side, it is a different country. It's a different world. The way they're used to living things and running things. And if they're running these tournaments and us as outsiders come in, the old saying of win in Rome type of stuff, right? Win in Rome, do as the Romans do. Now, but the bigger issue is people are like, okay, that's one thing, but what if we're us? We're just being us, and then we go over there and we're like imprisoned or murdered or something like that, right? All the crazy stories that we heard over there. I think for me, what keeps sticking out that he says is, anybody's welcome, anybody's safe. And from my understanding, and I read some more information about this, they tend to be a little more lenient on tourists, on guests. From my understanding, I could be wrong, but from everything I'm reading, people are like, the rules apply to everybody, but to tourists or people coming for a specific event, they tend to be a little more lenient. So if you know more about that, let me know in the comments. But with that being said, he kept saying anybody can come, just don't do public affection. Across the board, gay or straight, we don't mess with the PDA. And every time she kept pushing, saying, what about gay? What about gay? Can they be open? Can they be open? He just kept saying, like, anybody can come. If you come as a gay person, you're coming as a fan of a sport, right? And you're coming to enjoy the event in the country, and it's all good. So basically he's saying, in a nutshell, like, come and stay in the box. You know what I'm saying? Here are our rules. You could be a gay person. We're not automatically going to get at you for being a gay person. But if you do open stuff, if you put it in people's faces, you know, with your loved ones or significant other to that point, then they can come at you. Now, I'm not a politician or I'm not a lawmaker. I don't even know how it exactly goes on. I've just heard the crazy stories like you guys have, right? So I'm not sure to what extent that goes, because when he kept saying it's frowned upon, that sounds very nice, right? What is frowned upon though? Oh, well, this is frowned upon. What is frowned upon? Is frowned upon you like taking my frowned upon head off my shit, you know what I'm saying? Or taking my frowned upon ass to jail for 50 years? Like, what does frowned upon mean? Like, what are the penalties? That's what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we've heard crazy ass stories, but I will say on that flip side, you got Prince Panther, you got Big Bird, a lot of people that know more because they live, you know, closer to the region, maybe have friends over there and all that stuff. They're like, yo, we get what you're saying, but all the pictures you're painting, especially with like Muslims in general, it's not true. There's actually a lot of love from what we see and what we've experienced. I don't know, how y'all feeling? Let me know. And that it is, ladies and gents, definitely let me know how you are feeling. We got some bangers today. It was a hot episode. Like I was saying, Dirty Low will be on the next episode. Y'all will know if Dirty Low's on an episode because either his face will be in the thumbnail or on the bottom left or right hand corner, it'll say Dirty Low if you guys look at those episodes. Now, I just started doing that. I just started doing that like on the last 2 episodes or whatever. you'll see it'll say, I'll put his name down there so you guys can know if he's in it or not. So big up, man. Thank you guys for watching. If not tomorrow, we'll definitely see you the next day. And big up to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this episode. Yo, that desk, I'm trying to tell y'all, that desk is literally the best desk I've ever had. My wife is really enjoying it. I'll see if I can use it sometimes, but y'all know how that goes. They're still doing the savings for at least like the good part of this week. I know in the video it said a different date, but it's still continuing. I just talked to them this morning. So anyway, thank you guys for the amazing love. We'll see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Listen, public display of affection is frowned upon, and that goes across the board. Across the board. Qatar is a modest country. That's all that needs to be respected. Other than that, everyone's free to live their life.
So basically, this is all it in a nutshell right here. Let me break it. Let me simplify it for y'all. He's saying that anybody is welcome. You could be gay here. Just be gay. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, just be gay. Be gay, but be gay. Don't be gay. You know, don't. They don't want that. They want gay. Okay. He also said you could be straight. You could be heterosexual. Just be heterosexual. Do this. Y'all just start practicing this right here. When you go on a trip, and you'll be fine.